All right, division is finding out how many times one number fits into another. So you're doing the reverse of multiplication. So division, the answer is called the quotient. And any leftover part is the remainder, right? So how many times does 5 fit into 9? You're going to have one time, and then you're going to have a remainder of 4. So the number being divided is called the dividend, and the number dividing it is the divisor. Division can be shown in a few ways. So you have the standard arithmetic division symbol, like that. It's just a line with 2 dots. Sometimes you might see it with a slash, kind of like 3 divided by 2. You might see it with a horizontal line, 3 divided by 2, or this would be 3 divided by 2. And then for long division, you might see it like this, 3 divided by 2. Now, division is not commutative, meaning you can't reverse the order. So 18 divided by 6 does not equal the same thing as 6 divided by 18, just like subtraction. Division is also not associative, so changing the grouping doesn't work like it does in multiplication. So you cannot change the order. So if it was 10 divided by 2 divided by 3 is not the same as 10 divided by 2 divided by 3. Doing the 2 divided by 3 first, then the 10. So those are not equal. You cannot change up the grouping and get the same result. Next, we'll talk about steps for dividing the whole numbers. So you're going to line up the divider, the dividend, and the divisor, dividing from the leftmost digit of the dividend, and then write the quotient above the dividend. Multiply the quotient by the divisor and subtract. Bring down the next digit and repeat until you reach the last digit. So any number left after dividing it is the remainder. All right, so for an example, if you want to divide 347 by 5, you're going to line them up with this being the dividend, and this is the divisor. And you're going to start with the leftmost digit of the dividend. So 5 goes into 3 how many times? 0. Okay, 5 goes into 34 how many times? Well, we could say 5 goes into 34 6 times. So 5 times 6 is going to be 30, right? So now we got to find, okay, what's the difference between 34 and 30? What's the remainder? So 34 minus 30 is going to be 40, or 4. So now what we'll do is 5 goes into 4. Well, it doesn't fit. We need to make the number bigger. We'll bring down the 7 and make it 47. So 5 goes into 47 how many times? Well, it goes into 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 10 is 50. So 5 times 9 is the largest we get in here without going over. So 47 minus 45 is 2. 5 goes into 2, 0. We don't have anything else over here. So this will be a remainder of 2. So 69 with a remainder of 2. To check, you want to multiply the quotient. So this is our quotient. You want to multiply the quotient by the divisor. So multiply the quotient by the divisor. So 69 times 5. And then you want to add the remainder of 2. And you should get 347. All right, so that wraps up division. Next, we'll talk about the order of operations when we combine all these together.